So maybe it's just me, but when they were talking about Birdcage shrinking and everybody gonna be, fucked up inside of it, the first thought to my head was when they said, 1 hour until it's completely closed. Oh, so this is going to be 5 minutes on Namek. Because let's be real here, with One Piece's pacing, this cage will probably be closing for a long ass time, especially Luffy and Doflamingo is just about to truly kick off right now. So yeah, it'll be a while before this 1 hour passes by. In the beginning of the chapter, it was just a lot of seeing like everyone struggling, desperate, trying to get out of Birdcage or whatever. So it was just setting up the atmosphere of what the fuck is going on and how dangerous Dressrosa is right now. Not too much, it was kind of, a little bit for the first few pages anyway, just setting things up to showcase that Birdcage is, serious threat still, and they need to figure a way out of it. And kind of basically as well building up that Luffy needs to put down Dawn, and he needs to put him down ASAP, because if he doesn't, Birdcage is going to kill everyone. So it's kind of, I guess, at the same time rushing the Luffy versus Doflamingo fight. And with Sabo rushing over there, hopefully he makes it in time. Like, it would really suck if he gets there at the end and, like, Luffy's on the floor or some shit. Like, I would like to really see these brothers both kick this motherfucker's ass. And I called it. I totally called it. Maybe Bellamy's still, and I'm still iffy about that, but I knew Law wasn't going to die like that. There was no fucking way it was going to happen, and it was a plan all along. Even at the end of the chapter, we got a little bit of foreshadowing, which I kind of called it. Like, I was like, Law's not dead, and if he was gonna die, it was gonna be like, chapters and chapters later. But I'm so glad that, yeah, because it would have been stupid, honestly. It would have been just dumb if he would have died off screen like that. So I called it. And here's something that I caught. When Treble was telling Doflamingo, don't fall on your knees, you're royalty, don't do that, it kind of made me wonder and envision when Luffy and Doflamingo fight, whatever, the finale and, the final punch. It would be interesting if the way Doflamingo lands and the fight ends is with Doflamingo falling to his knees. Like, maybe Luffy using his haki or whatever, and Doflamingo finally falls down. That would be insane. That would be fucking epic as shit. That would be perfect. Like, right there, that one line set it up where Doflamingo's pride and who he is as a person would just completely shatter if he fell to his knees at the hands of Luffy. And the little pieces of action that we did get in this chapter as well, with Luffy and Law teaming up, knocking Dawn a little bit out. Good shit to see that he's not completely untouchable, because especially with the uncertainty of how strong Luffy is, like, we know that at the end of the day, he's probably still not at the level to, like, just one-shot Aokiji. No fucking way. So you can't have Doflamingo to the point where it's like he's completely untouchable. You gotta make it so that if they do a plan and they strategize properly, they can at the very least get him. So that way, it'll make it believable if Luffy does single-handedly take down Doflamingo, which I'm still a little on the, I don't know if that is gonna happen. It'll be believable and it'll make sense. So when they got him off guard and they fucked him up and he was bleeding on the floor, whatever, it was like, okay, so this guy is not completely invincible. Thank goodness Treble got out the way, because I've been like, why is he standing here? This is supposed to be a one-on-one, and I'm expecting greatness from this. Get this booger motherfucker the fuck up out of here. So we pretty much are looking at potentially Luffy versus Lucci all over again. Hopefully. And I can't help but wonder if there's even a slither of bullshit in what Doflamingo was saying, how he don't give a shit about Corazon and he was just using him and he don't give a fuck, he pulled the trigger. Like, I think somewhere in that twisted insanity that he is, there might be a slither of bullshit in that. Maybe he did care, but he's been betrayed so many times and all the bullshit that happened in his life that he's just kind of like, fuck you, you're gonna do me dirty, I'm gonna kill you. But there's still maybe a tiny ounce somewhere in him of regret. I think he ain't 150% bad, maybe 149%. Now, the whole thing with Don's ability being able to do medical treatment on him does seem a little bit hacked, I'm not gonna lie. It's like he got Law's ability in him. It's not to the extent of Law, thankfully, but it makes it very versatile that while he's fighting, he could be repairing his organs using his ability. It's kind of like, you're getting a little hacks there, buddy. And honestly, that ending was hype as shit. Luffy stopping Dawn's foot and that angry face is like, please let this be the true beginning and the true fight of Luffy versus Doflamingo, because I feel like I've been coming in here every week saying Luffy versus Doflamingo is going down, it's about to go down, it's finally going down, but this is really where it's finally going down. And it's like, that panel, the drawing of him stopping him with the foot, reminds me of so many times when Luffy stepped up to the plate against Arlong, against all the fucking people he's fought in the past, and it's like, now it's time to kick his ass. Let's see this one-on-one. I really want this to be the best fight of New World. I'm really hoping, high hopes, this is the best fight of New World thus far. For all that being said, with the slow first few pages or whatever, nonetheless, this was still a very good ass chapter. Fucking awesome setup at the end. And yeah, like I called it, Law wasn't gonna die. And at the same time, we finally got the true beginnings of Luffy versus Doflamingo. One-on-one, no Treble, no Law, no nobody. Let's see if he can do it. But let me know what you guys think. First of all, what do you think about the chapter overall? And big question, can Luffy do it? Can he do it one-on-one without Treble, without Law, without nobody? Sabo's not even there yet. Can he take him out? But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, if you do so as well, that'd be amazing. Now for the world, and as always, people, have an awesome day.